friend, you're here and welcome back to another video where today I'm back with some more mine-imator tutorials. Now, last time, in the last set of tutorials, I'm just redoing these tutorials because in the last set of tutorials I did on the mine-imator program were I wanted to kind of start on it too quickly, I suppose. But this time I want to do it a little bit more slowly. And I want to do it like, so if you had no idea if I was talking about it, I am redoing this. So I'm doing it like a more detailed example of it. Like in the first episode, I did a front flip. Now I'm thinking that wasn't such a bad idea, and I kind of skipped a lot of the mine-imator program, and I've learned quite a bit since then. So here I am redoing my mine-imator tutorial series. So the first thing, once you download mine-imator, there will, of course, be a link to where you can download to this website where you can download mine-imator if you do want to make animations yourself, and you're not just watching this because you want something to watch. But anyway, yeah. So link in the description to where you can download this. But anyway, once you've loaded it up, you should see something like this. And if anything comes up in the top right-hand corner, do this. Now you'll probably have to upgrade to the proper full version of mine-imator, because when you download it, you get a different version of it. You can do everything on it. It just gives you a little kind of see-through thing on the bottom left. It says mine-imator in all of your animations, so then it'll get you to upgrade. But yeah, then once you've done that, which you do by opening a project, by creating a project. But anyway, and once you open this up, you will see this mine-imator thing with all these little kind of white stuff on it. And you want to go to this new project button here. And also, there are also some other things here. So we've got like the website. Visit the mine-imator website. That website is the one that you use to get mine-imator. Now I haven't actually downloaded. It was ages ago I downloaded mine-imator, so I can't actually remember how you properly download it. I'm not sure if you download it as like just the app first, or you have to get the installer, then install it from the installer. But anyway, you should see this new project, open project, website and forums. Go to a new project, and then name. We are going to be. This is the name. This is our project. So mine is called Tree Fun. Because mine is going to be about some monkeys in the jungle going crazy in the trees. And then, so just call your project whatever you want for the name, like whatever your animation is called. Then for the author, this is like you don't really need to say like your real name, just like so I put Vinger instead of my real name. Then description, I normally leave the author in the description actually, but if you want to do those, then you can do that. So like description, I'm just gonna go, monkeys are going crazy in the jungle. There we go. So now I've got monkeys are going crazy in the jungle because it's called Tree Fun, but basically about a whole bunch of monkeys swimming around in the jungle. Now the folder as well, I'm going to have to, I tried recording this video before, but it didn't really work. So I am going to have to delete the actual folder I made before, just because, I have to, and just to show this. So anyway, we're going to make a new folder. So right click somewhere, go to new, and then go to folder, and then we're going to call it mine-imator mine-imator animations because the reason why I want to do to say mine-imator is because you might actually upgrade to Blender, which I'm also doing a tutorial series on. I am also just doing the exact same thing as I'm doing in my Blender tutorial series, so I'm also doing Tree Fun in my Blender tutorial series as well. But anyway, so now create this mine-imator animation. In fact, this should be animations with an S on the end. There we go. So now I've got this mine-imator animations folder, and now inside this folder, create another folder, and call this whatever your current animation name is. So of course we're doing Tree Fun, and then we'll just save this file into here, and then press create to actually create a project. Project created. That can save for your folder. Just X out of that. So now, as you can see, we've this will be showing up. So if you want to look around as if you were in Minecraft, hold down your right click and drag your mouse. If you want to look around like this, left click and drag your mouse, and then obviously you can zoom in and out. And that's pretty much how. And also you can move using the W, A, S, and D keys by holding down right click, and at the same time using E to go straight up, Q to go straight down, D to go right, S of course to go backwards, A of course to go right, and W of course to go forwards. And also at any point, if you press C, oh, what was it? Oh right, no. So it's not at any point. While you're right clicking, you can press C, and this will rotate your view. Z will do it the other way, and then if you want like a shot where the world's upside down, you can do that. And then pressing X, I think. No, then pressing X will reset it. So if you suddenly change your mind, then you don't have to do that. So and now what we are going to do is so now we are in here. We are going to have to open up Minecraft. You are obviously, of course, also going to need Minecraft for all the sets and things. So now you've opened up Minecraft world, and you've built your little set. And also I'll just get rid of this chest after adding in Blender. I mean, not mine-imator. But anyway, yeah, once you've chosen your location, you've made your set if you want a set. Then also once you've opened Minecraft and created a new world, what you're going to do is go over to somewhere where the camera where the viewers won't see, so a part that you're probably not going to select, and just make a huge, big kind of mess of a bright colored block. So I'm using cyan wool. That might not be the best to use, but still, it does absolutely. It works really well. Any colored wool will work, as long as it's like not really to block below it, because then it's kind of disguised in a way, so then it's harder to find. But it doesn't have to be too big, easy to spot when we actually come to importing the world. So yeah, this is really all you need for that. And now just create Minecraft, and then we're going to go back into mine-imator to import the world. Okay, so we're back in mine-imator, and what we're going to do now is, as you can see in the top left, we've got this click to open workbench. So workbench, crafting table, used to be called a workbench, now it's just called a crafting table. So crafting table, it says workbench, but yeah. So now, as you can see, right under it, we've got this kind of character. So it says create a player or mob and animate each body part. Go to the right of that onto this icon, and this says create a piece of Minecraft terrain from a world or .schematic file. Click on this, And now we've got schematic. Browse. You can what you can do is there are some things that mine-imator gives you to use, like some sets to use that they've made people who make mine-imator. But go import from world, because we made our world inside of Minecraft. Go import from world. Now, as you can see here, we've got the actual world, and then you need to find it. So if I try to find this tree fun, here we go. This is the set, and now we can already, without this blue wall that we placed down, I can actually already see the set right here. So we're just going to move around. Right click on your mouse and drag, and left click on your mouse and drag to select an area. Now just go grab a big old chunk. Oh, and also this view, you're probably going to be really needing to use. Because obviously if we don't really use this, then this is basically just to select the height of the world. You can also still do this in it as well. Now I would really recommend grabbing a really big chunk, just because you don't want the camera to not be able to really see the you don't want the camera to be able to see off the edges of the world. So now we've almost grabbed the chunk. Here we go. I mean, we don't really need like an absolutely mega chunk, but that's what I'm gonna do when press done. And this might not even work. This might crash my computer. But let's just hope it doesn't, because it probably will. Because I've tried exporting a huge file before, and it didn't. Yeah, I told you, import from world, not responding. I told you it wouldn't work. So don't go for a really huge. Don't go for like the biggest amount of. Don't go for the biggest. Don't go for something as big as that. Literally just. Also, you will obviously need to make quite a big chunk, but it can't be too bad. And then just bring this up and bring this down. We'll bring it across a little bit more. Hopefully that should do. And then let's hope this works. There we go, creating a 3D. I'll say importing a piece of whatever your world is, creating a 3D model, and you can see it in this. But then just press create. And if you want to add a texture pack for a world, like texture slot, you can literally just do that. So now I think my computer is running extremely slowly because of how big this is, but it should now it is pretty much working. And as you can see, we have got our set up there, so we can just go and fly over to this. Also, you can hold down spacebar to go faster. So like this, and you can hold down shift to go slower. And so now, as you can see, here is the set that I made. It's a very small set, but anyway, this is the set that I made. And also, this is probably extremely laggy. That is obviously because I'm trying to run this on a laptop. And also, this automatically gives us the kind of like wiggling effect for all of this, for the grass. And the reason why I moved on to Blender was because I don't actually really know how to make a character head kind of like be animated, so like it can't make the mouth move, or I do have and it can't make eyes move around, and I do have ideas to how that would work, but I will only tell you guys how to do that when I'm absolutely sure I know. You can also create text, so we have all these fonts. You can, we can add a background as well, an audio track, surface. Yeah, so this is this is what we want to do. So, pardon me. So now we've actually got our set. We are going to need something that will create our, where we can make our character, where we can design it. And what I would recommend doing is going onto the internet. Obviously going onto Google. I use because that's what I use, and then type in miners need cool shoes. So then, that is a Minecraft. As you can see, this is a skin editor from the picture on the right. Click on the first website that comes up. So this home, miners need cool shoes, and you should see something like this. So here we have this. So then we've got a search thing, and we can make our own thing. So say if we wanted maybe a Jedi, we can literally just do that. We can go Jedi and search it and see what other people have made. But of course we want a monkey, so let's do monkey. I haven't actually looked for a skin yet, so this might take me a very long time to find one that will actually work in this animation. And oh, that ninja's cool. I like that ninja skin. That is awesome. Oh, that green one's awesome. But we aren't here to talk about awesome ninja skins. Monkey. Oh, okay. So if I can try, why are there loads of the same skin on there? Why are these all the same character? Oh, blue monkeys? Really? Okay. Well, that's kind of crazy. But I suppose it works. It works. This one has goggles. This one could kind of work. Maybe. Let's have a look. Okay, so I finally actually found a skin. Now this has a little leg layer we don't want. So if you ever want to remove a kind of like the overlay, so the hat, the legs, basically all this over stuff, you can hide it so you can't see it, but then that won't actually so then you'll still get this when you actually kind of take this out. So when you actually export it, so click on this little color picker here, and then because we already have this, if we just select something from the underlayer, now we can then obviously I think it's because actually you don't really need to select anything, but it'll start destroying it to just to delete all this, and then it'll slowly start to show the underneath layer. And then so when this happens, and then we can literally just carry on doing this. Okay, so I finally finished creating our character, and I finally finished creating him, or editing the character that somebody else has made, because I think other people create these. But now, as you can see, we've got all these options on the side. But one of them is called export. Then press download to computer. Click save as. Then also what you're going to want to do is, if I go into my mine-imator animations tutorial, create a new folder inside of that and call it skins. So the skins, like all the skins, so basically the characters, and then again make another character and another folder inside of that, and then call it the animation, and then just call the again this folder the animation that you are doing, and then let's just do tree fun. Let's just do monkey. So now we've got. So now let's click save, and now that's been done. We can close off the internet. So now, obviously, we're back in to mine-imator. Click on this workbench or crafting table. click on this crafting table again, and again right under it we've got this character, and now click on human, not zombie or anything else, and then got skin. Now go to browse, and then we can go to and then we've got all of this. So then obviously let's go into our skins folder, tree fun, then select that picture we just downloaded, and as you can see, this can now see the file. So again, we can look at it from there, but it's now created our little guy. And what? Why is there another guy? Why are there two of them? No, we don't want to export it. Why are there two characters? Did I just... Oh, right, so it might actually give you one, but this one just delete just by clicking on this little bin icon down here. That's how you'll delete it. And there we go. Now we've got our monkey over here. And then we can bring it over to this little island. So just select it. Make sure all of it's selected, so then you're not just making like one piece of it going to a different place, because we wouldn't want like accidentally only selecting his arm and then just I don't think you can actually. I think you can only rotate the other things. You can only move the full body. And also he might actually be hovering. You need to make it so he is actually standing, otherwise it'll look weird. It'll look like he's hovering. But now that pretty much looks like he is there. I think I'm gonna actually make him start on this bed. So let me just do this, and I am just not really covering the basics. So let's use these arrows to move him around. It's got the direction they go in, and then obviously we've got all these wheels. This yellow one, if we go onto this, we can rotate the guy like forwards and backwards. We can also use this as well, like if we just want to set it to 0. This makes it easier. I know it's still hard to do, but you can still do it. So the yellow one rotates it forwards and backwards. This red one rotates it left and right, I think. Yeah, it rotates it left and right. Let's just set that to 0 again. And then this blue one rotates, it just rotates it around, so you can have them facing in a different direction. But anyway guys, that is all the time I have for this little tutorial. I've got to edit it, and then in the next tutorial I'll be doing like all the running and stuff. I'll be doing basically starting all of the stuff that we need to that we really need to do. I might also actually be covering rendering as well. But anyway, that is all the time. Oh, and also one thing that I actually forgot to tell you: you left click to select things. Left click, not right click, because I'm used to right clicking like in Blender. You right click, but you need to left click things to select them. But anyway, that is all the time I have for this video. If you did enjoy this tutorial, then please leave a like, but I talk about myself the video and the channel quite a lot. But I have been Finch, and I'm out. Bye!